I like the way my gray in my hair looks especially vibrant. So what we gotta do now?
That's right. It's vibrant gray hair, i.e. positive.
That's right. Let's see here. So here's what we're gonna do. Is we're gonna go ahead and hit copy.
Okay.
And then
okay. Over to community. Of course, now I'm logged into. Well, I can just go into a different browser and do it because I'm not logged in to your account here anymore.
Oh, okay. Can't just post on my. I gotcha. That makes sense. You have your own account. You're your own person.
I'm my own person, but I'm also on yours right now and ready to comment at any.
People are like, why are you so hateful sometimes?
Little do they know I say mean things and just blame you for it.
Oh no, I have my own temper. Well, you're aware.
Yellow, red. I'm pretty sure it's spoiled. Don't. Well, you're not getting.
We could post over on Instagram too and let people know.
Oh, true.
Yeah. Go ahead and post it here, Joe. Yeah. Oh, you did it.
I just did.
You did it. Okay.
That's what that is.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's take a selfie.
Take a selfie. Sounds like a plan. Yeah, we still don't actually have any viewers, so that's
okay.
That's what I'm saying. It could take time.
Let's make it interesting and start fighting.
Ah!
You're ruining everything.
You're ruining everything. You ever thought about? You don't even have good acoustics as a drum.
I don't. You think
one of your many flaws.
You'd think with these cheeks that I would have great acoustics because they're very chubby. Hi.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. I'm just going to pull up Instagram. We'll take a little announcement picture for that, too.
Yes. Is the chat slowed? Or feel free to say hi, guys. Or if you're shy, it's okay. We forgive you. We still love you.
Yeah. Besides, secondly, we're going to be talking about, like, revenue and stuff anyway. We have something we're planning on talking about.
That's true. Hey, Sherry. Hey, Rosemary. Good morning. Good morning. I have a little bit of a cold. Why don't people like this live stream more? How are you guys this morning?
Why don't people like my mellifluous voice?
People love my voice. It's got that combination of Kermit the Frog and Ellen. It's great.
It's got that combination of 12-year-old boy and sick old woman who's been smoking cigarettes for 50 years.
Oh, man. How cold is it there, Rosemary? Oh, that's a beautiful selfie. That's good.
Okay.
That's good. That's beautiful. Oh, that one. I don't like that one. My eyes are open. I want to make it as unattractive as possible. Take it again.
Oh, okay.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yeah, just come over on Lane BTS.
Yeah, streaming. You have to entertain them now while I'm writing.
I'm from Cali, so it's cold for me. Not that cold, but for me it's cold. I understand. We're in Cali.
It's hitting possibly 60 degrees.
Look, Rosemary, you're Hispanic, I'm Jewish. We're desert-dwelling people. We need it to be warm.
Your people haven't dwelled in the desert for 2,000 years. You got kicked out by the Romans.
Everyone's mean to us.
If everyone, you know what they say, if like you meet one person who's an asshole, then they're an asshole. If everyone you meet's an asshole, then you're the asshole.
We just hit like a 2,000-year streak of bad luck.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh, sure. Yeah, northern Texas gets cold. My dad was from the Amarillo area. So.
She has 2 inches. Don't take that out of context either, Sherry.
Oh yeah, let's edit that. Let's make that into a sound bite. That's perfect. Aww. I love the snow, though. I'm kind of disappointed we haven't gotten more snow this year. On the other hand, I'm very grateful Daniel's had school. Very grateful. So I'm really curious. I gotta look at the other chat participant. I'm really curious. Oh, it's just us.
Just us for the moment.
Well, no, there's got to be a third person who doesn't show, like, who hasn't participated.
Maybe it could be someone who doesn't actually have, like, a Google account or anything.
That's true. Or it could be, like, Andrea.
And the point is, it's someone who's not logged in.
That's true.
Behind the scenes. So basically, this is a channel where we just kind of go into the details of how to, like, how the channel's doing, like what revenue looks like and everything, because we want to be open with you guys about it. It's one of those things where, if this channel does kind of take off to the extent that we're able to really go full time with it and even start making decent money off of it. Ooh, we got 70 subscribers yesterday. That's good.
What the heck? That's neat. Yesterday was a good day.
Yesterday was a good day. Anyway, if this does take off, we both want to be open about the fact that we're doing well. We don't want to be one of those people like, oh, we're so poor, we're dying, please donate more money. Daniel's shoes are wearing out. And we want to be able, I think we want to continue to be able to do like giveaways, contests, all that kind of stuff.
Yes.
Like we want to be able to give back to you guys and hopefully, share the wealth. No, there's no need for us to have like 8 mansions all while pretending that we're poor.
I just watched a retro Andrea video from September when she was like, oh, the haters, before I even knew she existed, really. It's like, oh my God, perspective is everything. Perspective is everything. Yeah, sorry that we're on the main one and we can't pop that up. I guess we could have streamed it from StreamYard, but this is okay. We can talk about it.
Yeah, I think just talking about it's fine.
I think at this point. Oh, K-pop, yeah, it was secretly. Let's see, as a K-pop stan.
I mean, I do like Korea. I don't really listen to much of the music. Yeah, there you go. Well, hey, look, it's not North Korea. Well, it's kind of their fault. They should have known better. But at this point, they're kind of stuck. But I mean, I think they've got a lot of great music. As far as I'm concerned, some of the best artists in the world right now are in Korea, like actual graphic artists.
That's true. I agree with that. They have wonderful art over there. They really do.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and culture. I love Korea too.
Challenge. Let her give you 10 lipstick kisses on the face.
Challenge. You've already tolerated that challenge.
I have tolerated that challenge. I think I'm not sure if we got it on video, but
here.
That's one. That's okay, 2.
You're not
3.
screaming yet. You're doing well.
Yeah, I'm great.
How many is that, Screamy?
That's 6. 7. 8. 9.
You think you'll make it through the last one?
Yes, I'll manage. 10. Good job, cutie.
There you go. Ooh, an omelet. What kind of omelet?
I'm making an omelet while I watch this.
While she watches this, but she's trying to do, like, it's text-to-speech. It messed up.
Oh, I see. I was like, Sherry, you're usually more positive about this channel.
I have an omelet I could be tending to. An honest-to-God omelet. Anyway, hey, Lex. Put on more. It's not. Put on more. It is not showing.
No, I think we're good.
I think we're good.
Let's see now. Anyway, let's talk about
the money.
The money a little bit, because I've been planning on doing that, and we've been delayed for a few days at this point. Like, just gotten so tired with Daniel getting up every morning.
And then the AC adapter
died. Well before the crack of dawn, and then AC adapter died and everything.
Too much drama.
Too much drama.
We're not really good with drama. Balloon on camera. Balloon fetishists are a thing. That's our next channel idea.
Wow. Okay. Maybe that's where the term blowjob comes from. I don't know. That's strange. But I have heard of weirder fetishes. Like, that's a strange one, but at least it's not gross or anything.
Yeah, and like the popping, it's a big part of it. Like the tension.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a little odd, but I mean, it's harmless. Whatever floats your boat.
Yeah.
The money.
The money. Hi, BB.
Hi, BB.
All right. So, January, not the best month. I mean, so we knew that CPM was going to drop, and drop it did.
Yes.
31% drop overall for January. And early on, it was, it was even worse. Like early on, we were getting, $4 and some change. And then when we got to like mid-January, that ended, and we started seeing like mostly $5, even a couple days in the $6 range. And then all of a sudden, here we come heading late January, January 27th. And as you can see there, it just popped up and went up, and the trend has been going, mostly up since then.
And if you follow the trend with other YouTubers, so the day that it spikes up is Monday, January 27th. The interesting thing is that Tuesday, you can see like other YouTubers pick up on it. Like that's when the gardeners like
start posting their ER videos.
Yeah, their ER videos and stuff. And I don't remember what the Fully Living channel posted on, but you could tell everything that they know is going to generate a CPM. The people who are seasoned vets of this, like you saw it happen.
Yeah, everyone's like, "Oh, we're back."
Yeah.
Same for the Luciara Tavola suddenly becoming somewhat active again. People are like, "Oh, I saw someone was like, they've just been packing up for all of January to move to Australia." No one takes a month to pack.
Not even with 10 kids. By the way, she says 10 kids, but one is married and out of the house.
Yeah. Then another thing was something we should have counted on, but didn't. Like we didn't really think about it. Was the fact that monetized playbacks, meaning like basically ads, also dropped. Like so, even though we had about a 20% rise in views from December to January, we still had we had growth and everything. As you can see here, well, you can't see it. Sorry,
Yeah, we have to talk through it.
Yeah. There's a 4% drop in ads. We dropped about, there are 6,000 less ads that showed, even though we have 20,000 more views. And like more viewing time and everything, like in theory, there should be everything there for more views, but we got less. It's like, which just makes sense. Like the whole reason there's less CPM is there are less people trying to post ads and everything. So there are less ads getting into everything, like less ads on actual videos and all of that. So yeah, January wasn't the best month. I mean, it wasn't terrible.
It wasn't as bad as December, but December was our first month.
You mean November?
I mean November, sorry, yeah.
But so we got like $714 for December, and we ended up getting $525.36 for January, which isn't terrible.
And we still had growth.
Yeah, because we still had, since we had growth, it made up for some of what we would have lost. February is shaping up to do pretty well, though.
Yeah.
Just to go over what we're seeing so far for February. So CPM continues to go up. There's a little drop on February 1st down to $6.93, but then got $9.20 for February 2nd and $9.49 for February 3rd. So it's one of those things like first day again. Like February 1st is a bit of a drop off from the couple of days before, both in terms of because we had less views and then also the CPM was lower. But then the couple days after that, significantly better, like $31, $29.91. What we're looking at right now, like in my mind, is if we can hit about $60 a day, at that point, this channel will be about at the self-sustaining point. So we're about halfway there, it looks like.
I mean, that's impressive.
Yeah, it's coming along nicely.
And like it's definitely, I think that's certainly obtainable at this point, but it is interesting to see like everybody else what they're doing on YouTube. I would love to look at everybody else's analytics.
Yeah.
They're not going to show us.
No, certainly not. Anyway, let's see what people are saying.
Hey, Vanessa! Oh, by the way, you might want to mod some people here just in case there's trouble while we're.
Sure. You know who I trust?
Who keeps Shuri in line, though?
Who watches The Watchmen? Me.
This is the Watchmen. Ah.
Yeah, our numbers are steadily rising.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rosemary. Yeah, I am encouraged by the success.
Yeah.
We're by no means rich yet, but the growth is real.
And I posted about this, and like we've been able to do some good things. I'm thankful for like everybody who has helped us along the way. Again, thank you so much. We could not do this without you guys.
Yeah, I mean, I really appreciate having just well, quite frankly, such great fans. Like comparatively, I feel
You're just thankful
I'm
they're
a little-
attractive.
That helps. That definitely helps. I mean, it's preferable. And it's preferable for you too. Who wouldn't prefer having attractive fans?
You're problematic.
You're problematic. Oh, if anyone deserves so much, it's you two.
Thank you, Vanessa. He's still problematic.
And I went to Social Blade, and you have more money on some days than the Foolies. I believe that. But quite frankly, we're putting in more work than the Foolies because we're trying to do 2 videos a day. If we really want to do, we could do more, but I don't want to like crowd out the market and make people burn out.
And also, like, the drop-in quality isn't worth it when you're just like cranking it out and you're not
That's
making
true. We
good
don't really
content.
want to drop the quality. Plus, I've got to like actually work on some of my other stuff.
Yeah, that's true. You have your other stuff you got to do. Yeah, I mean, the Foolies, it is interesting, like, how they're just filming things. Like, I watched that Medieval Fair one, and it was just so bad. By the way, if you go back and, like, you do some internet searching, you can see how many days they're behind on vlogs. So the last day that Medieval Fair was in town in Gainesville was the 26th.
Yeah,
and she lied. She lied on a video and said, "Oh, I'm editing this. The next day it's gonna go up." It's like, girl, it went up on the 4th. It's like,
it's
why
totally
lie?
unnecessary. Why even tell that lie? Rosemary says agreed.
Oh, thank you.
I love what everyone here is saying. It also helps that we are looking at 2 extremely good-looking people as well.
Aww, you are very handsome.
Oh, the cutest.
Even when you
They
have
love
coffee
us.
on
They
your
probably love our sweetie talk. What's that?
teeth. Even if you have coffee on your teeth.
Maybe I'll be back in a minute. Rosemary Isvid says, agreed. They're real and funny. I appreciate the humor. We are real and funny. That's 2 things you can say about us.
Aww, that's right. You're my baby.
You're my baby.
Aww.
One of my 2 babies.
That's right. You can have 2 babies.
Yeah.
Do we have our own extra and clumsy?
Only a stuffed animal.
That's true. That's true.
Oh. But yeah, I'm glad this channel is doing well. I'm hoping that as it starts doing better, we can start doing more exciting contests, more fun things, like give back to our favorite viewers.
Yes.
I suppose, to be fair, we should make it available to all the viewers and not just be like, oh, here's a contest, and then just pick out whoever we like the most. But
No, that would not be fair.
no, by definition, that would not be fair.
By definition. But I get what you mean. It would be nice to be able to do more. Like, I was really glad on like finding out that the snack box was something that like was really enjoyable. It's like, great. So it's like, in a way, it's kind of lame to do the same giveaway over, but it's like, now that you know it's good.
Yeah.
It's like,
and for people who and for the people who didn't get it, it's not like they are going to be bored of it now.
That's true. The bad comments video. I'm so glad you thought. I thought so too, baby.
I was like, you know what? Some of these comments are really funny, and so I started saving them for a while.
And I saved some on my computer.
Yeah, she was like, "That's a good idea," and started saving them too. So We're not going to be able to do another one immediately though, because it's been a little while.
I mean, yeah, unfortunately, a lot of them are just like really badly written, or they would like get us in trouble to repeat them.
Yes.
We can't even read our own hate comments without getting in trouble.
And then, of course, there's the one comment that I really should have screenshotted and saved rather than deleting it, where that woman who was like, "Oh, don't worry," or "I slept with your husband. Don't worry, he was good, but not that good." That would have been a good hate comment to add.
That doesn't make me feel good if he was bad. Why would that make me feel good?
Yeah, when has anyone ever been told that someone else slept with their spouse, and the first thing
And
that
like,
pops into their mind is, how good were they?
Yeah.
No, never. Presumably, you already know.
Yeah, I mean, but I guess, perspective is everything.
Perspective on what? But
I mean, I don't know. Maybe she's been around.
well, presumably she certainly felt comfortable just casually being like, "I slept with your husband."
I mean, if you had, just been pounded, hey, this channel's not monetized, what do I care? If you've just been pounded, hundreds of thousands of times, I feel like a lot of people would blend together. And like it would be very hard to stand out from the crowd. No offense to you.
No offense. Oh, I'm confident I'd stand out.
Me too.
Maybe that's it. Maybe that's why she thought that she slept with me. She was like, they're all a blur at this point. He kind of looks like someone I might have slept with. Because I'm very confident I'd never slept with her.
I'm pretty confident too. Just all a blur. She's like, was he blondes? Yeah, I slept with him, but he wasn't that good.
He was good, but not that good.
Hey, Lisa. Oh, Vanessa, I'm glad. Maybe she was a kid and they slept together and can't just near each other in different tents. Did you ever go to summer
camp? Yes. But I like...
Did you ever sleep in a tent?
Did I ever sleep in a tent? Yes.
At summer camp.
But I never went to like a mixed sex summer camp.
Well, I mean, she didn't
It was
say
like Boy Scouts.
She didn't say she was cisgendered. I'm just saying, you don't know everything. I guess you just think you know everything. Also, Boy Scouts isn't a thing anymore.
What does that have to do with what I went to? It's not a thing anymore, so we're retroactively erasing your childhood.
That's right. That we are retroactively erasing your childhood. Exactly. You get it. But anyway,
see what I'm dealing with? You see what I'm dealing with?
So, future projections. This month looks substantially better because January is like the low point.
Yeah.
So February is pretty good, as I understand it. March is pretty good, and I don't know why. Like March is pretty steady, and then it drops back off. I don't understand if it drops off in April or like what, but like people post a lot more in April. I guess maybe it picks up because it's like Passover and Easter.
I could see that.
And then drops
it's basically focused around holidays and like consumer spending.
Yeah.
So it's like August and December are the two biggest ones.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're the various other big ones, like around Thanksgiving, around Valentine's Day, etc., etc. Whatever excuse advertisers have to try to get people to buy stuff, basically.
Yes. Yeah, Vlogust is a thing.
Hey, there's an idea. Let's start selling Valentines. I slept with your spouse. Don't worry, they were good, but not that good.
Exclusive Valentines.
Yay for violent sacrifice. I'm going to watch more videos. Good thinking, BB.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Sherry is too busy making her omelet to participate. We see how it is.
That's okay.
That's fine.
I've got
We like who we have. She can deal with it.
That is well, omelets require tending, especially if it's like a French style omelet. Like you can't just be like, and I casually walk away. These things work themselves out.
They do work themselves out.
Well, with French style, not like a crepe style omelet.
Ah,
Maybe with like a diner style omelet, but nobody said that's what she's doing. I don't think that's what Sherry's doing.
well, Sherry's back now. And Rosemary agrees. She's got to get her Katie fix.
Aw, thank you. I want my cord so we can do our videos. That was a mess. Like, I just don't understand. Like, AC adapters keep dying on us.
No, the other time it didn't keep dying on you. It got pulled out repeatedly until it eventually broke.
That's true.
This one just crapped out after a little more than a month, so Amazon's sending you a replacement. But
Yeah,
the other
that's
one,
true.
like that actually, like Daniel aggressively tore it apart, basically.
That's true. He can be a destructive little boy sometimes. He's just like, when he wants to use the laptop, he'd rip it out. He stopped now, but I don't know why that was his thing. He just wanted it to be free.
I think he just enjoyed the feeling, like,
Get that magnetic
yeah, the little magnetic pull.
Mm-hmm.
Rip, rip.
Yeah, rip, 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 rip. Yeah, he decided, well, he stopped napping, and like, I can't, you're right that we can't just be like, it's his ASD, but it's like, well, he went to sleep at 6 o'clock, so he's like, okay, I got my 7 hours of sleep, and for me, that sustains me.
Well, then he'll get home and like take a little nap and then be ready to go for the rest of the day.
Yes. Yeah, if he takes that nap, that actually really helps him. Making omelets. That's right.
Just keep her back up at all times. That might be what we have to do, Sherry.
We're gonna have to fan build up a reservoir of videos.
Phoebe, you already know that her husband isn't home. She told us that her husband had to take out her daughter's car.
Yes. Also,
Come on, Phoebe.
He works like crazy, which is admirable. You're a good worker too. I appreciate you doing this with me.
Well, I've got to because we're currently making like less than minimum wage on it, so we've got to really grind out the hours.
That's true. I just appreciate it. I'm gonna go turn on the oven. It's day 6. We've stuck to budget. We did spend our last $3 for the week. I thought we were gonna have that cushion, but he ran out of lactose-free milk.
It's true.
Sponsor us, Lactate.
Sponsor us, Lactate, or any other lactose-free milk company.
That's
There
true.
are a few of them at this point.
Yeah, Horizon. Just gonna hold on one second. I'm gonna turn the oven on. I'll make baked potatoes and things. I'll BRB. Talk amongst yourselves.
Rosemary says, only if you want to, though. I think a lot of creators feel like they have to keep up for their subs. Don't do that. No, I mean,
We like making content.
yeah. I think we enjoy live streaming and making content. I mean, at some points it can be a grind, but we're also trying to, not just keep up for you guys, but put out more content to grow the channel.
Yeah, and also, like, I genuinely enjoy talking to you guys and making content.
Yeah, you guys are like fun to talk to and everything.
You're our friends now. You're not allowed to not be our friends. Sorry.
That's right. You're stuck with us.
Yeah, that's right. You don't get to just claim casual viewership anymore. It's too late now.
That's right. I made you a moderator. You're a moderator of the behind the scenes channel at this point.
That's right. That's right. It's too late now. I think this is how cults get started.
That's fine.
Oh.
BB says, true, I'm just being funny. She knows that I'm right about the husband leaving. Yeah, I knew what you meant, BB. Look, what's a risque joke or two among friends?
That's true. That's very true.
This is gonna look like a cult. I'm gonna look like a weird sex cult if anyone comes in because it's just me and a bunch of women that I've like added as moderators.
You know who? Speaking of which, not that he's running a sex cult. Willow Davis has a bunch of female followers. That Amber Lynn reactor, that Sari Chill. It's very weird, and it's all a bunch of women my age who like aren't into video games who will just watch him stream.
That's funny.
It really is. Like, if that's just their thing. By the way, should we tell them about Amy's life journey or too soon?
No, let's do it.
So,
That's my new favorite channel, and she's starting to warm up to it.
I'm starting to warm up to it. Like, you guys know that, like, I get frustrated with Amberlynn Reed. Like, I get mad at her, but, like, I'm a supporter. I want her to, like, be healthier, and it's like, I'll watch, like, Zachary Michael and stuff, and I think Zach's on the same page I am. I even think, like, Michael B. Petty, like, just wants her to, like, get her stuff together. But they're just kind of picking on Amy. You talk about Amy. You're the Amy fanboy.
So here's the thing about this channel. It is, she's a good amount of cringe, but she's very real, and she's really trying hard, and she's very different. She's this.
She's unapologetically herself.
Mm-hmm. I'm not sure what Amy's last name is, but it's basically the channel's just called like Amy's Life Journey.
Mm-hmm.
And so she's this very Midwestern white woman, mom, in fact, who's about probably 400 to 500 pounds, very overweight.
She is 479 at her last weight.
There you go.
Yeah.
And she is. She's converted to Islam, and she wears a hijab at all times. Little like just the head covering part, like you can still see her face. It's actually very funny when you're like, it looks a little bit like wearing an old medieval coif or something.
Yeah, not that we think hijabs are funny, but
no, just at her weight.
At her weight, yeah, it's not flattering
funny.
the way she. Yeah, it's not cut from her head.
And she'll record videos just of her talking about going throughout her day. And she also records these great like workout dance videos that I absolutely love because, I mean, on the one hand, it's a little bit cringy and funny to watch like an extremely obese person, try to move. Like that's a little cringy. Watch him dance, but she really like puts the effort in. Like she will do the full. Well, I mean, she can only do so much in terms of this, but she'll like squat down. She'll like do squats and everything.
She's getting it. Girl is getting it.
She'll like put in the effort, and so it's one of those things. It is simultaneously funny and yet somehow endearing because she is like going at it, and it is a strong contrast with Amberlynn Reed because she's like, oh no, Amberlynn does the same thing, and then we'd go and watch Amberlynn, and she'd be like just walking forwards and backwards, and that's all she'd do.
Yeah. And it's like, they really, I was watching some reactions to Amy's life journey, and they're just dogging on her too much, like, based on watching the content. Like, they're just, it's like, okay, I get that you, like, want somebody new other than Foodie Beauty or Amberlynn Reed to react to. I get that, but, like, you're forcing, like, your suppositions about this person when it's not true.
Yeah, I think she's actually working pretty hard at it. Like, those are moves that, for someone of her size, have to be, like, burning, that have to really raise the heart rate and everything.
And it hurts, like, at her size. She's got to have some chronic pain issues. Like, it's not easy.
Yeah, absolutely.
To do what she's doing. Like, that's one reason, like, I've not filmed a Foodie Beauty reaction. One, she actually, like, really gets, like, legitimate hurt feelings. And I actually talked to Chantel over email. Foodie Beauty, I don't know if any of you guys... I do too, BB.
I don't.
I know you don't.
Oh, look at me. I'm making 6 figures to sit around and eat stuff and make like the laziest, most boring content possible.
But, like, how is she going to enjoy her life? Like, what does
That's her choice. She makes those decisions every day. She's the person who's like, you know what? The doctor was telling me what I should do, but I realized I need to listen to my gut. That's a quote. That's a direct quote from her about how rather than listening to the doctor, she needs to listen to her gut. As if that isn't the opposite of what she needs to do, because her gut has literally been trained to tell her that she needs to eat when she doesn't, to eat unhealthy things, and to eat more than she actually needs to. She needs to not listen to her gut. She needs to listen to an expert who isn't like bound to the same appetites and the slave to desires in the same way that she is.
she's also like an addict, like a food addict, a sugar addict, and like she's scared to give it up because it's going to be like such a long time before she has anything else in her life.
That's not true. She has a lot in her life, i.e., a lot of money.
I mean,
And she could start using that for other things. Like she could, rather than just buying endless tchotchkes on Amazon, which is what she does, she could save that money for a little while, like go away to some, like, I don't know, fat boot camp or something for 6 months, come back and go on a trip someplace, like enjoy her life.
you sound like Michelle McDaniel. She's like, I'll never help Amberlynn Reed, and I love Michelle. I really do, but
you want to pretend that you feel bad for Amberlynn Reed. I
I feel
understand.
bad for Amberlynn Reed. I do feel bad for Amberlynn, but I feel less bad for Amberlynn Reed than I do like Foodie Beauty Chantal, because like with Chantal, like she knows her problems. Like she's still like she refuses to use a motorized cart in the store and things like that, just as a matter of pride. And I understand that.
I mean, yeah, she does need mental therapy to make a dent in it, but it's one of those things like she's had people reach out and offer help and everything, and she's like gone to therapy, and then every time it looks like she might make progress, she chooses to quit.
Are you familiar with the cycle of futility, BB? Why doesn't she have gastric surgery? Vanessa, it's so frustrating because she went to the surgeon and then like she freaked out and then didn't do it and made the entire internet furious. Oh, I'm so sorry, Rosemary. I agree. Like, there is help for people who want it, but like, you do have to want it badly enough.
Yeah, you need to want it badly enough, and she just doesn't. I think she prefers this because she's actually like comfortable the way she is right now. Like she's making a lot of money doing what she is doing right now, and people are enabling her, and she's willing to just like continue with the status quo where she makes plenty of money doing nothing.
You know, though, she started getting. Do you know what Freshly meals are?
It's another one of those Blue Apron type things, right?
Yes, but she started doing that for like all of her meals, and she has lost 50 pounds.
How come you're pretending you believe her?
No, she stepped on the scale.
And showed you?
Yes.
And you're able to see that she's not putting her hand on.
Yeah, like she did it. Like she put it in the middle of the floor and she stepped on and filmed it. Like there's no way she could cheat. Now she premiered the video, so you couldn't skip ahead and you had to listen to this whole rant about how awful the viewers are and how we're all discouraging her. And I didn't love that part where but she did lose 50 pounds.
Well, I'm glad she's actually trying it, as opposed to when she had the sponsorship with Weight Watchers, where she was like, I got this, I got this, I got this, and threw them all on the table and then ended the video.
That was bad. The sponsorship, like Weight Watchers, like they have great new stuff going on, but they went through a little phase where they weren't really trying themselves.
Yeah.
Like I was kind of shocked, and they reached out to her. She doesn't like solicit anything. She doesn't really have much in terms of drive.
Right.
And like she.
Yeah, Weight Watchers does work. It's a shame she didn't give it a try.
Yes.
Instead, she's just like, I got these things, and then she probably gave them to Becky.
Becky's lost a bunch of weight.
I know. Becky's actually trying. That's part of why I don't feel bad for Amberlynn. And you can tell no one around Amberlynn feels bad for her anymore either. They're all tired of her.
I don't think Ricky ever liked her.
Probably.
Have you ever seen that? I showed you that video where like Ricky is lying on the bed facing away from her, and she's like, "Why is he like that?" And he's like, "I don't want to talk to you anymore."
I mean, he's the one who's got to like clean up after her, everything.
Also, Ricky is the only person who has an additional job other than social media.
Exactly. It's like he actually goes out and works. He like takes care of the house. He basically does everything. And then Amberlynn sits around and whines about how hard her life is as he takes care of her.
Yeah, he does all of the yard work.
I'm going to tell you right now, if I were Ricky, I probably already would have just drop kicked Amber Lynn out a window.
I'd pay money to see that.
Well, I'm not Ricky, so it seems a little inappropriate for me to just show up and do it.
Also, Ricky is like completely absent from social media.
Understandable. Sherry's new,
That's
also
awesome.
loves Weight Watchers, but is new to it. I for one have never used Weight Watchers.
So
I'll just be honest.
it's really nice because like it simplifies everything into points, so you're not like having to like sort out your macros and everything. It's really just like clear cut. It's like, okay, I know my 4 ounces of chicken is a point or whatever, and if it has breading, that's like another point or whatever. And I know my seasoning is 0 points, and I have X number of points. Like it's very, once you get the math down, like it's very easy, and that's why a lot of people are successful.
That makes sense. Like it can be hard to calorie count, but they simplify the process basically.
Yeah, that's basically it. Like it's really a good idea. It's hard sometimes. BB says hard for women of a certain age when they're expected to be perfect. I agree, BB. Yeah, I think like Weight Watchers is a great system where you don't get too hung up on things.
Okay.
Like it's good like for not, especially for people who like me who tend to be obsessive. It's just really easy. Sponsor us, Weight Watchers.
Sponsor us, Weight Watchers.
JK, I don't want to stop.
Look, I need to lose some weight, Weight Watchers.
Your jacket is getting lace.
Stop trying to.
I mean tight, very tight.
Yeah, tight.
Very tight.
That way we like look at the weight I lost between me when I had Weight Watchers and didn't, and the before picture will just be me pushing this jacket out, and the after picture will just be me taking off this jacket.
Oh, Vanessa said, speaking about obesity, did you guys watch the Foolies video today? We have not. We've been going all day. She did that just to make like her haters mad. And what makes me so furious about that is like that is just clickbait. Oh, we're gonna get you some new shoes later. Like she's trying to force people's hands.
I look like a skinny legend. Thank you, Sherry. I am a skinny legend.
You are a skinny legend in the true sense of it.
I got my upper abs. It's just the lower ones, the pesky lower ones that you keep me away from.
We're being good. I feel like we're doing good. Yeah, snow sneakers for Raphael. Like she's trying to force people's hands. The thing is, I don't want to out anybody, but like I know people who have sent Raphael stuff. And, like, it makes me so mad. So, yeah.
They sent him stuff, and she was like, oh, these are perfect to sell on eBay.
Yeah, I know that the Skechers he had, first of all, she didn't buy them. First of all, she did not buy them.
I'm sure she didn't.
One of our patrons actually, like, got those for him.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, why would that person lie? Why would that person lie about it?
That's a great question. And I feel so bad for Raphael. Well, the good news is there are a lot of people who are invested in him and want to see him have a good life. So there is that. So many people here are cheering him on. Like you've got your random like subscribers that you don't even like know about until they subscribe to you on Instagram, and you're like, who's this hot girl? And she's like, I love your fully living videos.
It's true. Like Raphael does have a lot of support, and let me tell you, I would support it in a second. If Raphael was like 17, 16 years old and he's like, I want to be emancipated, that is a GoFundMe. Like I would promote the heck out of it.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, if we get to big enough size, I would happily like help Raphael and like do a fundraiser for him, some kind.
Absolutely, yeah, to legally emancipate him. Like I wouldn't do a fundraiser for him like as long as he's not legally like emancipated.
Right, not for because I don't mean the money just goes to his parents. I meant in the sense that like if he becomes legally emancipated or wants to become legally emancipated or whatever.
Well, I mean, Like, it's just so exploitative. And I think in 10 years, like, he is going to be a bitter young man.
I'm sure.
It's like, he's a good kid. He's a genuinely good kid.
Well, here's the thing. He's going to be better for two reasons, right? Part of it is just going to be like some of the things he's gone through and everything. The fact that he'll be able to go back and look at it and he's going to remember it forever. The other thing is he's going to be, and this is going to basically cast all of you guys in a bad light, but all the commentary around it, that's also going to make him more bitter. Like, because when all the commentary is like about how bad he's being treated, that's really going to, it goes from just being like, oh, that kind of looks bad, to being like, all of these people are saying that this is really bad for me, and that's just going to make him feel worse. Does that make sense?
It does, because I think, like, the default in Raphael's position, if you thought it was so bad, why didn't you do something, is like your knee-jerk reaction. I mean, God knows people have tried to do things,
Mm-hmm.
and again, like, it's not my story to tell, but I feel, and I think this is actually a reasonable question of, why didn't you do more? Why didn't you do more? Like, so when people have done things and they haven't been able to say, or they've been on the fence, like, it's really hard. It's really, really hard. And it's like, yeah, I would be ready for Raphael to come at me in 10 years and be like, well, if you cared so much, why didn't you do more? And, like, that's hard. That's a bitter pill to swallow.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Raphael might turn out just fine, but I just think that he's going to be. I just do think he's going to be bitter about his childhood.
But
you can turn out fine and still be bitter about your childhood. Like, it's all a question though of how you react to it and how you handle it. Some people also dwell on the past a lot more than others.
Yeah.
Like, there's kind of a continuum where it's like, my sister is all the way over here, constantly dwelling on the past and everything and putting all sorts of meaning into it.
Mm-hmm.
Then you're in the middle, and then I'm like way over here, not even like barely even thinking about it, right? Mm-hmm. It's kind of a continuum.
It is, yeah, it is a continuum. I think it's easy to let the past haunt you. It is very hard to, like, move past it.
It can
for some people.
Yeah, for some people.
Therapy does help, BB. I agree. I'm so sorry that you went through that, BB. It's just so hard. Do you want some more coffee?
I'm going to get some milk and some brownies. She made some great brownies. I'd offer you guys some, but...
they would be stale by the time they got there for most people.
Couldn't quite fit in the camera.
That's true. You'd just be cramming. You'd be doing a Daniel move. I'm taking your chair.
It would be.
I'm taking your chair.
Where's my chair?
Oh, you see Daniel's stuffed pillow in there. That's cute. Oh, we gotta get him in 30 minutes. Well, one of us does.
Not a problem. Did you have the oven on purpose?
Yeah. Is it heated?
Yeah, it's heated.
Okay, well, I'm gonna put that roast in the oven.
Is there a roast ready to go in?
Hold on one second, guys. I will BRB. Let me show you let me show you the right one to put in there. There's a method to my madness. Also, I got the roasted potatoes in there, and we got yada.
Oh, do you just want to do it like an entertainer?
Yeah, go entertain.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see here. What am I doing? Let's see here.
This is your idea.
Yeah, I just thought, well, I should get started on that roast.
Yeah.
Because we're going to be hungry at some point. And I was like, well, I'm going to bake a couple of potatoes.
I hate Andrea. I don't even know her. Is that possible? Actually, yeah, I think that's easier. Personally, I think that if you don't know someone, hi Sherry, other Sherry, not Sherry Lynn, not Sherry Love. I think it's even easier to. What was I even saying? Sorry, I forgot. I think it's easier to hate somebody you don't know because the more you do know someone, the more you humanize them, and it becomes harder to hate them. So I think it's easiest to hate Andrea like this, where you don't know her and you don't have to interact with her. Makes it so you don't feel guilty at all. BB wants the recipe for the brownies.
Oh, that's really easy. I could probably I can just give that to you out in chat. The easiest way to do it, so it's a stick of butter. And should I type it out in chat or just say it?
I'll type it out if you say it.
So 1 stick of butter softened to room temperature. You're not typing.
It's not typing. It's not doing it. Why isn't it taking? I don't know why it's not taking. There we go.
There it is. Okay. So 1 stick of butter softened to room temp, and then it is, let's see here, 1 cup of sugar. And then you're gonna cream your butter and your sugar together, and then you add 2 eggs, and you blend that together. Then you add your salt, and your salt is going to be 1/4 teaspoon, and that's going to break down the proteins in the eggs to make it smoother. And let's see here. Then you're going to take your dry mixture of 3/4 cup of flour plus 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder.
How much baking powder?
1/4 teaspoon. And 3/4 of flour. And then you're going to do 1/2 cup to 3/4 of your cocoa, depending on taste. And then you could add vanilla or nuts or whatever else you wanted. And you're going to bake that at 350 for about 30 minutes. Hey, Sherry, I'm so glad you're here. How's your wife?
Make it 350 for 40 minutes. Is that correct?
30. Rosemary says she started making me mad in Israel. That's when she was self-diagnosing everything. Yeah, I know. Oh, that's right. We're not monetized. I can say pissing.
The thing with Andrea is I reached out to her privately on Twitter. I didn't comment on her tweets or videos. I went to her privately, and she is a nasty, nasty person.
She is
I believe
nasty.
that.
She is nasty. It's funny. She's like, I give people so many chances. Yeah, girl. Yeah, you do.
And Sherry says, especially if you're autistic, it's hard for you to get through hard times and forget about it, something they keep dwelling on. Yeah.
I think there's a lot of truth to that. Like, yeah. I know Andrea like conflates OCD and autism a lot, but yeah, like there's overlap like in similarities, but yeah, like there's some obsessive thinking that's associated with ASD. Andrea loves to claim that Raphael has OCD and autism. It's like, no, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
Sherry wants to see me play on my keyboard. But here's the thing, Sherry. It doesn't actually make any sounds itself. It's here entirely for me to hook into my computer and use with like soft music making software on my computer to make stuff. It doesn't have any speakers.
Oh shoot! Sorry, that's my fault. That's the one I got.
No, that's what we got it for.
Oh yeah, that's right.
We didn't get it. Planning on putting it up on YouTube for us to live stream me playing some music.
Play him out, keyboard cat. Dun 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 dun.
We could set up my electric guitar in theory, but I feel like that's a bit much.
Baby, I agree. Like she is so she has learned how to hide it. She definitely. Andrea's not completely stupid. That's the nicest.
Andrea, actually, BB was saying the opposite earlier in your patron Discord.
Not completely stupid.
Let me find. I just want to find where she basically called Andrea.
Oh my gosh, look at that snow at Sherry's
Here it is.
place.
Yeah, there's snow at Sherry's. I like, yeah, here's a quote from BB earlier today. Poor Andrea. She's such a moron.
Well, like, Okay, listen.
Look, I'm not saying who's right or wrong. I just want to contrast those two.
Well, okay, like the dogs next door can learn. Like they're not morons, but they're also not rocket scientists.
So you're saying she's about at the level of intelligence of a dog?
The dogs next door, yeah, I'll put them on the same level. They're much nicer, but like intelligent, sure.
Sherry says,
They're
"Hey, the
dogs.
cult is complete with a band." That's probably true. I mean, if there's one thing that we've learned from like rock and roll bands and groupies and everything, best way to build a cult is to have a band. But here's the thing: where are the rest of my band members in terms of like people who will actually play something?
Not me. Don't look at me.
Yeah. She's struggling to get past easy on drumming and rock bands.
It's true. It is true. It's not my strength.
Yeah, anyway. Sherry will bring cowbell.
That is true, baby. She thinks everyone believes her dumb lies. Like see, perfect, Sherry. More cowbell. But yeah, Andrea, like she just tells those lies like, oh, I'm posting this the next day. It's like you're lying. You're lying. Anybody who can use Google knows that you're lying. And it's like, is it worth it? Like, oh, exposed. Another minor Andrea lie. It's like, I'm not gonna make a video about it, but
exposed. Now you see our exposed dance. Most dances that involve her really just have to involve moving the upper body very minimally and mostly moving her arms.
That's true.
You should see her version of flossing. I'll show you that at some point.
It's awful.
Norse cowbells. Yeah, we'll play some Nordic metal with some Norse cowbells. I love it.
I
love it. I love it. Love it. Love it.
I love it.
See.
Oh man. Yeah, I haven't even watched the latest Gardner video. Please, we've just been too busy today.
We have been busy.
And tired.
And then tired. You ended up falling back asleep. I told him that like since you were up at 2 a.m. taking care of Daniel, we kind of swapped off early this morning and you went back to sleep and I got Daniel up, took him to school and everything.
Yes.
Then came back, took care of a couple things before you got up. Then we went to the bank, came back again.
We also got lactose-free milk.
milk.
That was an exciting adventure. Yay! I'm so excited, Sherry. I'm so excited. I want the mail. I've been like complaining about the mail since I got up, the mail not being here.
That's right.
I was like, where is my mail? Oh, that is hidden. Oh, the El Toivolas. So a few people have asserted the theory that she freaks out and watches my videos.
Certainly possible.
The timing was a little odd, like on her community post. However, I made another video about this that's stuck on the SD card. But
what color should our cult members wear?
Not white. I dropped too many things on my shirt to be white. So white.
Also, white's already taken by the Toivola's cult. So, bye, Rosemary.
Bye, Rosemary. Mwah. I'll catch up with you later, dear.
So let's go the opposite. Let's go black. You know, black is
her doomsday husband
forever.
Wears black.
Okay, so what?
Also, in their last video, they all wore black, like some kind of doomsday warning. My theory is they all drank Kool-Aid and they're dead, and that was just like the doomsday prophetess mother-in-law being like, "This is definitely Diana, and I'm gonna post videos real soon. Don't believe that nasty Lane Goth mom. She's very nasty, and you shouldn't believe her eyes. This is definitely Diana."
I think we should just have you do a video where you do an impression of her through the whole video. Do you guys agree? I really think her impression of Diana is good.
We have very similar voice patterns. And, like, she tries to control it rather than having a goofy voice. But it's there. It's there.
When I used to install Unix, if you chose English, it would say hello, but you install it in Swedish, it would say, yeah, sure. I blame Linus Torvalds for that. I don't even know that he's well, yeah, let's face it, he's responsible for that.
He's responsible. But yeah, I just feel like I love Diana because she's so freaking hypersensitive, which is really the mark of a good person to react to, is when they're like both hypersensitive and nasty.
I think you should react to. We could cut out the audio from one of her videos and just have you record the audio over it.
Would you guys like that video?
Narrate what's going on. I think you should use that Twitter's comment video.
I would like that. That would be good. So
actions can make things fun. I remember one time when we were doing D&D, I ended up kind of making things. I decided to make things the opposite of what normally is, because you guys went by that like mining town, and so like the people in town, I gave southern accents to, and so you guys are like, oh, these people are just a bunch of hicks. But then you went to like the miners outside of town, like out in the rural area, and I gave those people I gave those people, well, originally supposed to be chavvy accents, but then somehow, like as I was talking, it evolved into like an Australian accent, and I was like, you know what, that's fine, I'll stick with this. Australian's fine. But it's funny, like you guys had visible reactions to it because you thought you were already dealing with the more hicky people, and oh, that's good.
Beeb says when she does her videos and the one in front of her son, yes, and like her voice was normal. It was really weird, like on Leonardo's channel.
Yeah, it's also really weird just how often in her videos she's like talking, but she's not even audible. You know, she's like, you'll hear him like, what? You know, I remember Amy. What's her name? What's the name?
Amy's Life Journey?
No. The
viewer, Amy Chapman?
No.
The comedian?
Chapman, not Chapman. The one, the YouTuber that you really like in Iowa.
Oh, Jen.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Jen Chapman. Not Amy Chapman. Because that's your viewer. BB agrees, double over her voice. That'd be so awesome. But Jen Chapman once like gave tips on what she, like doing, like how to grow a channel and everything, and she was like, I think audio quality is much more important than video quality, like being audible and like having it be pleasant and everything. Well, Diana apparently proved that entirely untrue, because she is often just entirely inaudible, and you're just like trying to listen to what she's apparently narrating, but it's just like on that last video at least. I don't know if that's always the case. I've only watched the 2 videos of her that you reacted to that I edited, but it's like listening to her go, it's like, how does this have so many views?
Because it's about the aesthetic over, like, people actually watch Jen for the content and for the information. Nobody is watching Diana's video, and she's like, I'm a minimalist. I just reacted to a video why I want to get poured, where she's like, I'm a minimalist, and she's getting plastic bags. It's like, girl, you're not. No.
Women only want one thing, and it's disgusting.
What's that? What is the one thing we want?
Aesthetics.
Yeah, like her degree of aesthetics, like it's just dumb. Like this whole minimalist aesthetic. Like I don't consider myself like a zero waste minimalist, but I'm doing better than Diana.
By far.
By far.
Yeah, it's one. I mean, to be clear, I was making a little reference to that weird meme. There's like a feminist meme that went around for a while that's like, men only want one thing and it's disgusting. And so I was doing a play on that. I don't think women only do want one thing, but it is crazy. Like now that I've gotten so much into women's YouTube, seeing all the nonsense that like will get views from women just because it's like the person who does it is, you know, she's pretty or like, and you're not even attracted to her. So I don't get why I at least see why like guys watch, you know, hot women gamers on Twitch or whatever.
Who aren't good or whatever, yeah.
Who aren't good. But it's like they're just wanting to watch someone because they're minimalist and wear white and everything, or like all this different stuff. It's like, why?
And yeah, and like in terms of like Diana, like I understand she like thinks she's like the sexy mom, but it's like honestly, I can think of 5 moms off the top of my head who are way sexier.
Sherry Lynn says you could do Andrea's voice and say, "Do you love it?" every 3 seconds.
Do you love it? Because it's low, but it's also through the nose. Do you love it? You're a train.
You're a
Treading
train.
on them.
Oh, treading. I was struggling to get that.
Autocorrect is a cruel. Do you love it? Do you love it? She does. Oh, and Andrea, it's like, by the way, SG thinks like get a bob is ironic and funny. I guess because my hair is so awkward and the weird bob thing it's now, like I'm in the process of like growing it out.
Also
but
because I know her.
I'm not. Listen, Zachary Michael has it out for Amberlynn. Amberlynn's not a bob girl. Andrea is a bob girl.
She got it. You got it from Zachary Michael.
I did. But like he isn't sincere.
Yeah, you took it from someone who is being insincere, and then you're like, but I'm different.
I'm different. Exactly.
Are you a
Are you? Are you? Oh,
smart
yeah.
ass?
Oh, I think it might be a reference to Andrea's "Are You Smart" video.
I haven't seen that one.
It's not good. It's like all the others.
Once again, all the videos of her, them that I've seen are basically just the ones you've reacted to.
That's true. It's like with Andrea, it's 90% boring, 10% horrible.
Not the best ratio, but I guess not the worst.
Yeah, well, I mean, like with Andrea, the medieval fair one, like it was just, it's like, why are we here? Like they don't say anything like of substance. It's just like a ton of B-roll. And then like them being like, we're eating sugared nuts, and it's like those aren't keto.
Yeah.
Like
personally, I think there are so many of your viewers who Abby says smart, trying to say smart. I think there are so many of your viewers who could like do channels and be significantly more interesting than so many of like the domestic vloggers out there.
yes.
And just a lot of YouTubers in general. There's so many that aren't interesting who could
make better content than I would want.
And like you totally like give them a shout out and everything. And
I would
try to help them grow.
If anybody wants to start a channel, like let me know. Let me know. Like I just made a video. I just filmed it about getting your first 100 subscribers. You can do that in 30 days. You can reach 1,000 in 6 months. You absolutely can. I figured this out. You do not need to pay a coach. You do not need to invest a ton of money. I believe that.
I mean, I believe that like a coach could help and everything, but it's not necessary. Like she hit her first 100 subscribers in her first month.
Yes.
And well, anyway, you don't want to go too off topic here, and then it slowed down, but we've definitely learned some lessons from it. It'll be a good first video to put up, and then more other, some more later.
But yeah, like I love Roberto Blake, and his content is so good in terms of like how to grow. Like I think, and he's just really an open, honest guy. I really have a lot of respect for him.
Yeah, well, it was one of those things. I was watching his interview with Bijou Mike, who's a guy who's like watched his stuff and used that to grow. And Bijou Mike is much bigger than him now. He had like Roberto Blake has, I think something like 400,000 subscribers, which is definitely like a good sized YouTube channel. But Bijou Mike in 2 years got to 1 million.
Right. I think like for Roberto Blake, I think his YouTube channel is very secondary for him for his coaching business, but he knows how to do it, and he's proven that.
Yeah. I think it's kind of secondary. It's not exact. It's a marketing tool as much more than it is like the primary revenue stream for him. Yes. But it's not secondary because if it didn't do well, he wouldn't have any credibility.
That's true. But like I really like him. I really like the way that he treats his viewers and subscribers. Like I think that was awesome that he answered my question. That meant a lot to me.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't have to do that. And that's something like if somebody's going to start a YouTube channel, like remembering you're nothing if nobody is watching, like you're nothing without your subs. Don't treat them like dirt. That is huge. Like you need to be giving back to your people consistently. Your subscribers owe you nothing.
BB asks, I saw someone comment on the Licciardi Toivolas and someone said their subs increased like 700 per hour after hour. How does that happen? Well, I think the most obvious answer would be that like subscribers are bought or something. But at the same time, if they were buying that many subscribers, there's a good chance their channel would have been deleted at this point. So let's go to the less obvious answer, but in some ways more likely since they haven't like gotten in trouble with YouTube or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Answer. I think they probably have like social media management team. Like I don't think they run everything themselves. I think someone set it up for them and like
Told them
runs
what to
thing
do.
for told them what to do and like handles a lot of the behind the scenes stuff for them. And so they're just able to pick up a lot of subscribers. There's also the fact that like success breeds success on YouTube.
It does.
Like after she got her first 100 subscribers, like I said before, she was slowing down until she hit like that 1,000, and then all of a sudden people started seeing her as more legitimate, and the algorithm started like picking up on her more, and more people it gets recommended to more people, so more people see it, so it gets spread more, and then more people see it, and so it's like the more people who actually click through and watch it, the more it will get recommended, assuming you don't like click out after 5 seconds or whatever.
Right.
And then that means, and then the more views it has, the more people will be recommended to. So it's really like a self-feeding cycle, and like we're getting far more impressions than we could have ever imagined a few months ago, and views are, and definitely far more views than we could have imagined a few months ago. Well, maybe not imagined. We certainly could have imagined this. These numbers aren't beyond imagining by any means.
Oh, I can imagine like getting a platinum play button and having 10 million subscribers. Hashtag probably not going to happen, but I can imagine.
But
it.
yeah, success breeds success on YouTube with its algorithm and everything. So yeah.
Yeah, it really does. And like the Lichiardo Toy Bolas, I think it was Ann C who recommended them to me, and a lot of this stuff just like pops up, and it really is weird. Well, Amy's Life Journey, so she's about my size in terms of subs.
Yeah.
And it is weird how she's just like she's gotten that tenuous association with Chantal and Amberlynn, and like you can see her climbing up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely nobody in the Lichiardo Toivola family that lives there now. Leonardo might have that knowledge, but I don't think like these are really tech savvy, cinematography savvy people.
Yeah, that's one of those things. It's like those are skills you build. Like we're still far from experts, but if you go back and watch some of the old videos, I mean, we're hilarious people, but the production values have improved. Like we bought a nicer camera. We've like set up, a little backdrop for you and your private studio in the basement.
My private studio in the basement.
Et cetera, et cetera. Yeah, our numbers have climbed steadily in a short time period. I mean, it's not like we're pretty pleased with our growth. I mean, we're definitely growing way faster than most channels since, well, most channels never even hit 1,000 subscribers in the first place. Right. But those who do hit 1,000 subscribers, I think the average is like in a year. And here we are, looks like we're going to hit 5,000 by our first year. So, or sorry, you hit 1,000 in 2 years, and we're going to hit 5,000 our first year. But a big part of that is just like steadily grinding it out, releasing a couple videos a day. Mm-hmm. And being ruthless. Hi, me and three.
Hey, me and three. How are you? How are your kiddos?
And just like ruthlessly figuring out what content does the best and kind of trimming off the other. All right, like although she loved reacting to like some of the people that she's reacted to, if it doesn't do well, we'll have to be like, you know what, we're moving on.
Nobody's gonna find the content and be able to enjoy it. Like if it doesn't get clicked, nobody else is going to see it. It's just going to get pushed down.
Yeah, I think the more people get tired of phony bullshit, the more your channel will grow. I agree, Vanessa. And that's one of those things, like, I was actually talking about that the other night. Like, what you've got going for you, well, last night specifically, what you've got going for you is, I think you've got the positive aspects of that everyone likes of being a mom, of being like warm and supportive and everything. I mean, not towards everyone, obviously, not towards everyone I react to, but with the way you are towards Daniel and towards a number of your viewers and everything. But you don't have the part, like a lot of the negative stereotypes of a mom of being like boring and humorless and everything. Instead, you're like ironic and fun and willing to be self-deprecating and everything. which I think is kind of going to be the new kind of generation of moms. Is moms want to like kind of change and not be viewed as stuffy and humorless.
Yeah. Well, it's like I love being a mom and wife first, but like I'm a mom and wife in all things. It's like so if I'm like talking, like if I'm commenting on Maddie Hickson stuff on Instagram, like I'm still a mom. Like, does that make sense? And I think that like as a mom, I bring a unique perspective to the table.
I agree.
And it's like it's okay to be a mom in all things. Except that haters.
And then you make it funny.
Yeah.
Which is true.
Yeah. It's like you can't like I think when you're doing a YouTube channel, you can't let it get under your skin. Like you're just gonna
don't. You know, that's one of the things you have going for you also is the fact that she actually appreciates a good joke at her expense. As long as it's like actually a good joke.
Yeah.
And the thing is, if it's stupid, she doesn't care.
Yeah, if it's stupid, then I'm just gonna laugh at you.
She is a great mom.
Thank you. Oh, you're a great mom too. I see you on Instagram. Yay, making homemade pasta. Oh man. See what it's like when you have multiple kids, gotta get the middle one. We think we have it hard with one. Imagine if we had 3 of them. Alternating.
More kids would definitely increase the level of complication, but Daniel is very difficult for one child.
Imagine 3 very difficult children.
I know, terrible.
It would be wonderful in some ways.
Hello, affordable Arizona. Look at all the people showing up.
Everybody's showing up. We should do more on this channel. Because do you want me to go fetch Daniel in a few minutes, or
no? I'll get him.
Oh, okay.
Your fans are here for you, even though this is my channel.
What if you're the real star?
You're right. You go fetch him.
I'll go fetch him. I don't care.
Fine. You go get him.
I'll go. I'm athletically getting away.
Yeah, I don't either. I mean, I know to a certain extent. Like vlogging is a matter of habit. It's one of those things. At a certain point, you're probably like holding the camera pretty much all the time. You're constantly like pulling it out whenever anything happens, and it just becomes, second nature. So I don't want to like sound too hard on them. She'll be plenty hard enough on them on all our behalf. But at the same time, it's like whenever anything really worrying happens, our thought is not to vlog. Oh, I'm the one who really appreciates you. After all, I'm the one who stuck here with you while she left. But yeah, she should be back soon. She's got to pick Daniel up from the bus on the corner. We should be here, anywhere from 20 seconds to 10 minutes from now. Yeah. Sorry, just gonna check and make sure nothing bad is happening on my phone. Oh, good. All right. Any questions for me while she's gone? Any secret questions about her? Or me, or, other stuff. You guys have, it's, that's right. I'm your cult leader. I appreciate all of you. Especially the Kool-Aid drinkers. He does. He actually really likes the bus. He thinks it's really cool. And he's a boy who enjoys novelty. So trying new things like the bus it was pretty easy for him. If anything, it's difficult to hold him back from getting on the bus the first time. How do I pin Sherry's comment? Not an option. Okay. My actual name is Matthew. But what's her name? I think it was Gina. Decided yesterday that SD stands for Sugar Daddy. So apparently that's also what I'm going by now. That was a fun live stream. That was interesting. Oh, and that never goes away. And one day, my poor children will take turns either calling, FaceTime, calling from another room, etc. It never ends. I believe that. I look like a Matthew. I'll take that, I think. Yeah, that is what my mom apparently said when I was born, because they weren't sure what they wanted to name me right up until I was born. And then when they saw me, they said, like, he looks like a Matthew, whatever that means. Of course, then my sister was born, and they said she looked just like me. And she, again, this is their wording. I was like 3, almost 4, so I didn't really view us as looking exactly the same. But she was like, I have trouble coming up with a name for her. She just looks like Matthew. It's a good name. Your husband sounds like you chose your husband well. I mean, obviously, I only have the name to go off of, but still. In case you can't tell, I'm not quite the same on-camera personality that Katie is. We are not equally entertainers. That is much more her thing. So it's hard for me to come up with things to just say without any sort of prompt or anything to react to. What would she like for her birthday? Oh, that's a good question. Yeah, she does have her birthday coming up a month. I should also think about that for myself. Hadn't thought about it yet. Let's see. She's a pretty practical person, but she does like something. Let's see. I'm not gonna lie. She always likes cash. Perfume would be good. Maybe a gift card to a nice restaurant. Although most of the nice restaurants here are local, so you might want to go back to cash for that. Yeah, really neat cards are good. Let's see. She likes playing games, so if you could get her like a fun board game or co-op game, she likes that. Like Overcooked. I mean, we already have Overcooked, but something like Overcooked. Yeah. Thank you, me and 3. Let's see. Cooking implements. She would really like cooking implements. No, don't. She doesn't have enough time for it. I mean, I know that it's supposed to be more casual than it was back in vanilla days, but still, she doesn't have the time for that. She can't afford to do that right now. We've been meaning to get one. We have been meaning to get one. It's one of those things. We went to the post office, and they're like, okay, here's a list of everything you need. Like, we're going to need like some sort of bill to prove it's your address, or a lease to show it's your address. Going to need this, to show that you're living, all these various things. And we're like, oh, okay. And we just have not bothered to go back since we got that big old list of items they need. We'll try to get out there today and get a PO box, and you guys can. And I'll get back to you guys on that, so you guys can send her anything you want to. But no, that's really sweet of you guys. I just want to say. I think she'd be really tickled pink if you guys sent some stuff. I won't tell her that you're sending anything. Heard the door move, so I just want to make sure she didn't come in. I bet you don't have time for it. Why do you still pay for it? I think I do know that, though, because you like to think you'll have time for it. Yeah, we might just need to go to a mail store.
Get my husband real quick.
Yes?
They're saying there's postage due.
Postage due on what?
On the mailman's here.
Okay, but what's the postage due on?
I guess from Sherry's stuff.
Oh, that's strange.
Or maybe something else, yeah. Because it's her purple packaging. I'll let you talk to him.
Okay, I'll talk to him.
I'll
Take
let-
over on the screen.
Hold on 1 second, guys. I'm gonna get Daniel situated. 1 second. Oh, I can't go off. Hey, sweetie. You ready to come with me? There you go. Do you want to lie down? Yeah. I bet you are tired. Here, let's keep That is just crazy. There you are, sweet boy. He's tired.
BRB, guys, gotta find a check. Apparently, there's some extra postage due on some packages we just got.
Yeah, I think it's Sherry's.
Yeah, I think it's yours.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's okay. It's okay. Oh, we'll work. It's okay, Sherry. I was just confused because, like, they never. Huh? That's all right. We'll sort it out. He's taking care of it now. We're hunting more rabbits. Daniel is exhausted, probably because he got up at 2 a.m. That'll make you tired. He was like, I'm done. I'm done. But I'm so excited to open it. I'm so excited. So it is the big moment. I'm trying not to like hover over him and get my hands in it. I'm so excited to see this. So you guys are going to get to see my live reaction. Oh. Those, I don't know. We'll sort it out. But I'm so excited to open it up. You know, it's a process. We're figuring it out. We'll get it together. I'm so excited to open it, though. That's the most important part. Ah! I'm trying not to go over there and, like, hover. He went down. He went down like a rhino shot in the butt with a tranquilizer. He was like, I'm done. But he went, so he got up a little before 2, and then he went back down at 7 because I just couldn't anymore. I was done after getting up at 2. Because we did a little bit of live streaming last night over on SD's Cool Dad Chad Twitch, which is super fun. We created like a gardener household. I'm so excited.
All right. So unfortunately, apparently, just for future reference, when we're shipping stuff out, Sherry,
Here, I'll let you.
stuff from stuff from Media Mail. Like Media Mail apparently isn't enough to cover it. So
That's okay. We're learning.
we're learning.
We're learning. That's cool. I'm so excited. Ah. I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
But yeah, apparently they inspected it and they're like, wait a second, this isn't Media Mail at all.
I've seen a lot of clothing in Media Mail, so that's kind of bullcrap.
Yeah. Fortunately, didn't get a.
So nice. Look at that.
I like it. I like the little card.
Look at this. Yes. For those of you, isn't that cute? Look at it comes with your order. I'm so excited.
Is Daniel down for a nap?
Yeah, he was like done.
I understand.
Of course, now he's talking in there. So excited. I'm so excited.
This upside down, but.
Ah!
Swamp Princess.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. That's perfect. I'm trying it on.
Try it on.
I love it. That's so cute.
Is that a bit? That might be a bit large for you. You might need to wear a smaller one.
No, I think I could. I actually like them oversized like this because
Fair
then
enough.
you can tie them at the waist. It's such a special event. I'm gonna put on a bra. Let's see here. I'm so excited for this.
But yeah, they said it wasn't the weight that's off. Like they inspected it. There's little like letters on here and everything.
I've seen.
And they're like, basically they opened it up and were like, this isn't the type of item supposed to be sent, because you're not supposed to send things like clothes and Media Mail. It's basically just supposed to be like books, letters, media, basically media, not clothing.
I'd argue clothing is a form of media, but that's okay. Swamp Princess, this is the first one. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I love it.
Here's
Oh, this is really high
Lingoff
quality.
Mom. Bye, Vanessa. We'll see you later.
I am so excited. Hold on one second. So, I love this. See, I like this waist definition. I like to tie them off like this.
That does look good. I like that.
I love that. This is like really soft. So it's like a unisex shirt, I think. But I like this a lot.
And sorry.
Yeah, because there we go. This is gorgeous. Like the shoulders are pretty fitted.
Mm-hmm.
No.
I'm sorry for enjoying them.
Yeah, but right now we're looking at the clothing. Yeah, this is great. Like this is perfect. This is a great fit.
But the point is, look how it nicely emphasizes your bust.
It does. I like to tie them off like this. This is great. So this is what it looks like undone. That's probably how I would wear it. But that's great. That's super comfortable. That is so great. I'm so excited. Oh my god, I love that one.
Here's this.
That is okay. So that is the main one. I love this.
What? SD. I love it. It says SD on the shoulder.
Yeah. Try not to dox her, so be careful. I love it. Does it say SD on the shoulder?
Mm-hmm.
How cute! I
I love it.
Sure, you are so talented. Yay, everybody, big round of applause.
I was thinking I'd need to like email her when
Yay!
when you got it, or like maybe basically get something to her somehow. But getting on live stream is good too.
Yeah.
This is great.
I'm so excited. Okay, I'm so excited.
I'll leave this one for a minute.
Okay. Oh, there's my mother. Thank you. Sorry, I'm ripping into it like a kid on Christmas. This is so crazy. We're gonna think, it's for the mom cast. Okay, that is so perfect. I love that. That is so perfect.
Hashtag Momcast.
Hashtag mom cast. Was that for you or for me?
What do you mean?
I was just wondering.
How do we know which one's for who? It's for whoever chooses to wear it.
Okay.
Right?
Well, yeah, I guess we can do it that way.
Well,
Selfish. You just want all the great stuff for yourself.
You have one you're holding right now.
No, baby. Actually, Sherry designed all of these. Look at that. I love it.
Yeah, these are all Sherry's.
These are all
like,
Sherry's designs.
She's
She's amazing as a graphic designer. Really.
Yeah, I'm not a graphic arts person. I feel like I have a good number of talents, but graphic art is not one of them.
Definitely Sherry's. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Oh, I love it. I love it. I gotta try on the hoodie. I think I have to.
Yeah, you got to.
I've got to. That's so gorgeous. I love it. I love it. I love it. So we'll figure out before these go up for sale, Sherry. We'll talk more.
Yeah, we'll have to talk.
About
talk margins, and
yeah.
Of course we're gonna have to reconsider shipping now because apparently they're gonna look into them.
That is crazy, but I love that. That's so gorgeous. I didn't even know that one was coming.
Yeah.
So I love the material on the shirt.
I do too. I like this material.
I love the tee. Oh, I love the hoodie. This is like really, it's warm without being heavy. The t-shirt material is great. Like it's really high quality.
I like the way it smells. I'm not sure if I'm commenting on the material or accidentally coming on to Sherry right now, but like it smells pleasant.
It does. It does. Did you put something on there, Sherry? Because it smells really good. I'm not sure. I love it. Look at this. Do you mind if I show them?
Oh no.
Look at it, Sherry. I cannot. She designed this, you guys. This is all Sherry. This is so cute. Oh, that is so great. I love it. You are so talented. I love the It makes me think of like the sugar skulls and how they're big in tattooing right now. Like that is so gorgeous. I love it so much. I love it so much. Oh my gosh. You are so talented.
She is. I'm going to force her to do graphic art design for like any games I make in the future.
Yeah, you don't have to put up with my crappy art anymore.
Oh, your art isn't crappy, but I do feel like she'd be able to better do something to like suit any like the dark fantasy stuff I want to do.
Like, well, I've got a like big learning curve, and some people are just more talented. Like, let's just be honest for a minute. Like that's okay, and it's okay to acknowledge that. Which I think this goes back to like YouTubers wanting to keep a secret. They're so afraid somebody more talented will rise up in a field. They keep things secret.
Oh no, I'm not worried. We've got Sherry's with us. Sherry, you're stuck with us for life.
You're stuck with us. It's like, yeah, band together. But oh my God, I can't wait until this is available for everybody. This is so exciting.
Don't worry. Now that I'm a cult leader and Sherry's part of my cult, I'm not too worried about her escaping.
Aw, he's so sweet. I love this. But yeah, it's like, guess what? Like, some people are amazingly talented. Yes, like Sherry is now like one of my favorite artists.
Yeah,
like
BB agrees. I'm going to assume that she is referring to the cult leader part.
Sure, honey, whatever you want to believe.
Look, Sherry's the one who said I was a cult leader and she was part of the cult. Actually, she said we all, but hey, this is our new cult clothing. Exactly.
I love it so much. The detailing, I don't know if you guys can even like see the detailing just that she put into this.
Mm-hmm.
Like the line work and stuff. It's just so gorgeous. So it actually really goes with my tattoos. I'll spare you all pulling off my pants because I'm not a cruel person. But I have some rose tattoos that this goes so well with. I cannot wait to like pair this with shorts.
The cult uniform.
The cult uniform. I love it so much.
I love it too. It's one of those things like referring to ourselves as the cult is funny, but at the same time, I don't want to go too far with it because it could.
It's a little creepy.
It can very easily veer into creepy if people don't get the reference.
That's true. Only for our inner sanctum.
That's right, only for our inner sanctum.
Oh my gosh. I'm so excited.
Sherry, this is great.
This is great, Sherry. I'm so happy.
Oh, me and 3 wants one of the Swamp Princess tees. Don't worry, me and 3, they're going to be on sale soon. Also, I might as well tell you guys right now, Sherry suggested doing like a giveaway for the 1-year anniversary for the channel. So, I mean, I figure we'll do, whichever t-shirt design someone wants.
Yeah.
The winner, I should say, not someone. People aren't going to be able to pick for someone else, but whatever the winner wants, if it's like this design, or Swamp Princess, or Momcast, I feel like Swamp Princess and this one are the most likely ones to get picked up because Momcast hasn't really been used too much yet.
That's true.
But I figure between these two, they're likely to take off. And
I just love this text so much. I feel like Andrea's gonna want one. She's gonna be like, "Arr." I'll say you one, Andrea. It's okay. I'm a very generous person.
Beamy's like, oh, for goodness sakes, it's just funny. Yes, I want one. Send her one.
I'm so excited.
We'll have to see who. No, we'll do the contest, guys. We'll do the contest.
We'll do the contest, yes. And
It'll be for all the subscribers. And whoever wins gets one. Just because apparently this is actually fairly expensive in terms of shipping. For these 3, I ended up paying, on top of whatever Sherry paid, I paid another like $25. So there's probably some penalty put on top because.
That sounds like the U.S. government.
Yeah, but still, is. Oof.
Yeah, that was really dirty of them, and they didn't give any real clear explanation. They're just like, money, please.
I mean, the guy didn't, but like they've got. But he wasn't the one in charge of it. Like it's got a little letter on here for postage due. Daniel.
Oh,
he was
like falling asleep.
He's like, no,
Let me read this here. Yeah, he likes that big puffy jacket that we got him, but that is like so scummy.
No, you can't have the Switch ever again.
No, Mr. Purchases things on the Switch, you. Side scroll. Andrea and I are the same size. Change my mind. Change Steven Crowder's mind. Yeah, we'll figure something out on clothing. I'm trying to think of like the best way to do it. We'll have to figure that one out, Sherry. I paid pretty good. Oh, that is so sweet. Thank you. Oh, that's just, yeah. Sherry, I'm just mad that like they're that unclear about it. Like, it's not like that's super clear. And I know I have received clothing on media mail, so it's like, that's just not fair. What are you doing, Trouble? What are you doing? Ah. Hold on 1 second, guys. I'm going to look over it. No, mister.
No.
Do you want to come say hi?
Yeah, you want to say hi to people?
You want to come say hi?
Here. Yeah. Guess what? You get to come in the office for a little bit.
Very briefly. This is a rare treat for you these days. Look at that belly.
Here I am. Blum, blum, blum.
You're falling asleep at school, I can tell. Say hi. Say hi.
Yeah. Oh, I can read. They did send a letter. Did you already read it to her?
I didn't read it out loud, but yeah.
But yeah, basically they're like.
We're gonna read that.
It needs to be film, printed music, printed test materials, and accessories, sound recordings, play scripts, manuscripts, printed educational reference charts. Yeah, all that kind of stuff. Computer readable media, searching pre-recorded information, guides, or scripts prepared slowly for use with such media. So basically, like, they looked at it and they're like, this is clothing. Doesn't count.
So
and decided to charge us extra based on that.
That is just scummy.
He is kind of my double, isn't he?
He is.
Cutie double.
Yeah, he does. It's funny. Based on whoever is holding him, you always get, oh, he looks like you. He looks like you. Look at all the red in your hair, though. Like, at least on this camera. Well, no, it's in real life, too.
Just in real life. He's got some red in his hair.
Yes.
Gets it from his mom.
At least he doesn't get the gray. Yes.
That would... Not yet.
Well, I had my first gray hairs at 7.
Which he also isn't.
Yeah.
You little cutie.
He's like, look at me. I'm so attractive.
I'm beautiful.
He is beautiful. Say hi.
Say hello. Look, you're right up here. That's you.
Oh, Sherry, I love these. This is such nice material.
Mmm. 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 Mmm.
What I feel. Look at that, Benny. But yeah, we're gonna have to set aside some time, Sherry, and like talk numbers. So hopefully I'll have my AC adapter by tomorrow, and that way like we can talk privately if that sounds good.
I mean, I might just call her later, or we could do like a Google Hangout or something.
Or Google Hangout. That's true. Whenever you're available. Bye, BB.
Bye, BB.
I'm so excited. Do you like Mommy's shirt? You look for like a second. Daniel, what do you think? Do you like it? Oh, you're little nosy.
She was to open up an Etsy shop. That's a thought. I was also
That is a good
thinking,
idea.
bye, BB.
Bye,
I may have already said that. I'm not sure.
That's okay. We
Okay.
just love her. Za, za, za.
So I was also thinking, Sherry, since I've done lots of computer development stuff, including web development, I might also, set up a site for you guys so you guys can sell these shirts and everything.
Yeah,
That might be
Etsy
good.
is good too.
But yeah, Etsy is good too. I think we want to look into how big of a cut Etsy takes, and that will determine whether or not it's worth it for me to set up a site for you guys from scratch.
I agree. Hello, cutie.
Stinky cheeks.
Stinky toots. Did you eat something good at school? Because you didn't really eat anything here.
Must have had something, because I offered him brownies once we got home, and he was like, no.
You know, his teacher is so sweet. Like, she's such a sweetheart. She, like, keeps a million snacks in her room. So there's always something to eat in her classroom. She spoils her kids.
She does. Well, it seems like.
It seems like I have a feeling she's pretty indulgent. And, like, I mean, here's the thing. Like, yes, it's very important for her to, like, push her kids, but I feel like, if you're doing special ed pre-K, you deserve to be a little indulgent.
Hi, Jackie.
Hey, Jackie, how are you? How many hours does he do per week? So let's see.
In school?
9?
Or,
yeah.
basically he does, like, 3 hours.
Yeah, 9 to 12:30, so 3.5 hours, which averages out, let me think here, times 5, so that's going to be
15.
Well, yeah, but you get that extra half hour. Well, yeah. So about
Basically, well, okay, sure. We can add in that extra, and then that becomes 17 and a half.
Hey, Jackie. Yes, it's her hubby. Your wife is so talented.
That makes sense.
What's it like to be the husband of somebody who's so incredibly talented?
It's pretty amazing. I'll tell you what.
Oh, I love you. I love you too, little cuters. You are so sweet. He's like, dun, 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 dun.
I was like, Jackie Sales. That name sounds familiar, but I don't quite know.
Aww. She is awesome. Have you known that she's always been such an amazing artist? Like, did she do art? Like, was she into it before you guys got married? That's right. We're getting all the tea on you now, Sherry. It's too late.
Too late.
And Daniel's eagerly awaiting Jackie's answers.
I think he's just enjoying being on the camera.
Yes, he's like, I'm so beautiful.
I'm beautiful.
You are a beautiful big boy. That belly, though.
Yep. Hi, cutie.
So yeah, like what mediums did she work in when you guys like first got together?
Or she can answer herself. She could also probably say that.
That's true, but I'm picking on him. Aw, he does.
Oh, he does love it. He's a big fan.
He's a big ham.
He's a big ham. That's
You
true.
are a big ham. Guess what? You get to go to speech tomorrow.
Jackie says when we were dating 20-something years ago, she has always been talented. I believe that.
I believe it. That's really awesome. That's so good that you're supportive of it. Are you an artist in any way? Is that how you guys connected? Or was it something else?
She was 14 when they got together.
Oh. Yeah, then probably this came along after the kids, like it happened to me. So.
What do you mean by this? Are you talking about...
You know.
Oh. I don't see what that has to do with anything, though.
I'm sure. Just saying that, like, physical attractiveness is part of it.
What I'm saying is I don't really see what has to do with the question about, like, art and stuff.
I'm just saying if they connected, like, on an artistic level.
Oh, Daniel, don't know.
No, naughty.
All right.
You're going to have to go.
Give it.
You can't just pick apart those things.
No.
You can have a thank you card.
No, he can't.
Okay, bye-bye.
Say goodbye.
He's like, no, I refuse.
She was 16 when she got a present.
Oh, true love. True love. Oh, that's so sweet. I always like seeing people who've been together a number of years and it's worked out. Oh, that's awesome though, like working with metal. I don't know if you've checked him out, but another YouTuber that like I'm a big fan of, big YouTuber, Repsion. He recently got certified in welding and he also does metal art. It's really cool.
Watch it, Buster.
Now, Sherry, have you guys ever worked on any projects together? I have to ask. That's so sweet, me and Three. Is he behaving himself?
Kind of. How much longer is the roast supposed to be in the oven for?
It takes a while. Let me check on it because I was doing a low temperature. You come and talk to them.
Okay.
You come continue the interrogation of Sherry and her husband. Check me and Three too. Let's go check on the roast, computers. Yeah, where did it go? Oh, you want the television on. I see. TV?
Scares me to think, though. I've spent more of my life with him than without already. Oh, that is a strange thought. LGM and I were a little late to meet. And by late, I mean she was like 28. So I've been like 24. Maybe 23. I think I was 23. Oh, that's fine. He doesn't need to. That's entirely understandable. I figured since you said earlier he'd, driven off to work and everything. Right at work. It's like maybe he's on lunch break already. Early lunch break. Hello. All right, guys. It looks like I'm in demand. I might end the stream here. It's been fun though. Bye.